Hello and welcome to iskipper.net. In this lesson what we're going to look at is the use of flares and when to use them. So a flare is kind of a pyrotechnic which kind of is a distress signal to other vessels and other people. The time you can use your flares or any distress signal is when you're in grave and imminent danger. So that means someone's dying on your boat, someone's really seriously injured. So for example, if someone's is suffering from a heart attack, if you were on land you would be ringing the ambulance straight away. That's where you would get your flares out and be sending a mayday, etc. So our first flare we're going to look at is this one. This is a buoyant orange smoke, and what that does, it makes a huge kind of cloud of orange smoke. The way we set it off is, well, first of all you would have to look at the instructions because they're all slightly different. I'll talk you through this particular one. Is we take the top off, then we've got a ring pull at the top. You pull that off the top, and then this particular one is it's a buoyant one, so we would throw it into the water downwind, and that would make a cloud of orange smoke for about 3 minutes or so. This would be good to use in daytime when you're in sight of rescue. The next type of flare we've got is a red Hand Health Ler, and what this does, once it's ignited, it makes like a Roman candle sort of flare. Again, you would read the instructions before you set off, but for this particular one you pull the top off, and again there's a ring pull. You'd pull that, and then what you need to do is hold it at arm's length out over the water, because it will drip red hot ash onto the boat and you don't want to set your boat on fire. So out over the water, you would look away from it because it would burn your eyeballs because it's really hot, and hold it right at the end, because what happens, it burns right down and it'll eventually start getting hot on your hands. With that in mind, it's quite often to have a pair of fire proof gloves in with your flares as well, just to make it a little bit safer for the person using it. And this flare would be good to use at daytime or nighttime when you're in sight of rescue. The next type of flare is our main type of flare. This is our rocket parachute flare, and what it does, it shoots up a rocket about 300 metres, so quite a way up. It opens a parachute and then drops a red light down nice and slowly. Again, the instructions are on the side, fairly easy to follow. It's a case of pulling the bottom, and then there's a white fob. You pull that down, and then to actually launch it, you have to push this white fob back up. You've got to note, it actually says which way the top is, so you have to make sure you get that the right way around. And we need to point it slightly downwind, both ends away from you, so don't be tempted to shoot it like that because they have been known to backfire sometimes. So point them both away and make sure they're going to hit nothing in your rigging. So you get right on the back corner of the boat, maybe slightly downwind, and shoot it. If you shoot one of these, the textbooks say you should shoot one a minute later, just so it kind of confirms. If someone kind of half sees it just as it's falling into the water, they'll see another one a minute later, and that should confirm that they've actually seen a flare. So that's our rocket parachute flare. Remember, if you've got a helicopter on the way, they would not appreciate it if you were shooting this rocket up towards them. They might well turn around and fly home. So don't use these when they're in the area with helicopters. They might suggest, if you're in a busy area, they might suggest at daytime to set your orange smoke off just to identify which boat you are, and also that helps with it helps identify the boat and also the wind direction for the helicopter to approach. So this is our flare barrel, and this is what the flares are actually kept in. And you, as a crew member, you should know, for one, where the flares are kept. On this particular boat, we keep them below the chart table seat, so they're quite easy to get to from the cockpit. And also, you should know how to use each of the flares on the boat, because there are different ways of setting them off. So if every time you get onto a boat, that should be, well, the skipper should inform you, but if your skipper doesn't, you should be definitely looking where they are and how to use them.